Good morning, everybody. It's Bobby from Bobby's Hobbies. Now, this is interesting. This I found in an old box. Now, this works, believe it or not, but it doesn't look right. It's got these four-wheel bogey trucks. Clearly, an engine this big, which is really lettered nicely and colored. It's dirty, whatever, but that's fine. Susquehanna should have six-wheel trucks. That's missing some details, but it runs. I don't know why the person kit bashed it like that. But I found this with no shell in the box. I'm wondering if this was the original. This runs too. If I could switch this into that, get a perfect train, and then, I don't know, this other thing. Maybe with the four wheels, you know what? Maybe you could turn it into a motorized, like one of those MU cars or into Urbans. Or motorized like Pennsylvania Rail used to have. It looked like a passenger car, but it had a cab in the front. Let's see maybe what we can do. All right, well, let's see what we can accomplish here. By the way, I wasn't able to find a socket wrench miniature set, that would have like that, like a hexagonal. Like you could use this in theory, on a hex that big and use this as a screw. But I found some nice viewer told me about screws that have hexagonal inserts because they're meant to be tightened with an Allen wrench. So I can get a bunch of those screws and just twirl them. That's pretty good. And then I remembered as a kid I had some things and I found them. I'll have to show that to you in another episode, which would work for tightening and loosening bolts on the sides of steam engines. Like these sorts of bolts. Sometimes they're screws, sometimes they're hexes, and you really do need that if you're going to work on those things. Now let's see here. I'm taking this off because I'm assuming this is somehow connected. We will find out. Oh, look at that. The guy got fancy. And he has a different type of screw on this side. She's still not coming out. I don't know if it's really necessary to take that out or not. See, this is an Athearn frame, but it's being held on in a different way. Confusing. It's very tight. I'm going to come back, see what's doing this. Well, we were able to pry off this wonderful snowplow and without breaking it. And what we could see here, you see it wants to move, but it doesn't want to come off. And I think it's this actual tin, brass, copper, whatever you want to call it, piece that's part of the coupler assembly that gives the coupler its spring tension. So we're going to have to try to remove this. which is oddly really pressed on tightly. It usually pops off very easily. Wow, that went flying. Fortunately, it landed in the cardboard box out of camera shot. I think it got bent. Yep. Might be able to bend it back. So my feeling is that that's what was holding it in. Yes. Ta-da! Okay. So that little thing caused all that grief. And here it is. So someone did a nice solder job in there. Let's turn some power on and double check this. I do believe it works though. And interestingly, see, these are on the same side, so this should be the same source of power. And this is a clip to the motor on this side. Should go to the frame. But a nice way to do it is just the clip on here. Either way, I'm trying to clip it on the bottom just because not working. We'll clip it on this side, and then we'll touch it on this side. That's really weird. Should be working. This is giving power to that side. Is this plugged in? Yes. How strange. That's the short side. There's no light in here. Let's check it the other way. How weird is that? How could this be a one-way short? There we go. Well, anyway, we're going to use this for something else because, oh, that's a nice truck there. Look at that truck. Is that the same on this side? That's pretty cool. Maybe we could use this for some Pennsylvania Railroad oddball. One of those electrics. Put some wheels on the center. Now, it's a question. Can this, let's make sure this runs first before we go crazy. Wow, look how rusty that is. We may have to improve that. See, rusty and all. Oh, it's got a light. Don't you love Athearn? I mean, it's just incredible. Oh, this is a big frame. So this frame is just too darn big. Yep. If we look at this frame, which fits, yep, we could see the difference. So if we really want that to run, and we really wanted to have these trucks, we're going to have to take this assembly off, or take the trucks off anyway, pop them on this frame. So we'll have to come back and do that. But that's not a quickie project. We'll be back. Well, hello everybody. So we figured out that this is really a different type of locomotive, and it's supposed to only have 4 axles. And so what are we going to do? We're going to leave it alone. So we're going to put a little, this is a weird, well, they're pretty good. Gotta open the window. Let me go open the window because I'd rather be breathing clean air, or as clean as possible. Just gotta remember to close it. So it turns out on this locomotive, the way the motor gets its power is through the frame. There's no connection up. This is the only connection. So let's see how this works. It's not really sticking. Maybe get it to stick on there. Oh. Into the abyss. Now we really need this hand thing. That holds. this super hot thing out of the way. Looks like it held. Now, I would say it's time to get rid of that rosin. Leave that on there. Now let's see if we put power on. Oh, good. All right. Get rid of that. Now we've got that. You know what? Might as well put some grease in there. We've got some easy access before we forget. I'm going to use my favorite red lithium. All right, we got some of the soldering done off camera. I got distracted putting a heat shrink tubing here just so that this thing doesn't create new problems and start, budding. I don't think it'll affect the turning, but we don't want it touching the frame with the other polarity. Because what we're doing is adding lights where there were none. Now this one does look like it's in the way. We could bend this back a little bit. I'll have to shrink that down, because it is going to turn and touch it, and it's going to short. Now we're going to put this on here. Okay. That should cover that. Now we're going to put on a light. I'm going to put on 2 lights, and we're just going to, it doesn't really matter which way we do it, as long as it's done opposite. So that the polarity, because these are diodes. All right, so that's going to go here. Right, on that one. Oh, another piece of heat shrink tubing. Somebody left a dog out. All right, let's make sure we wired this correctly before soldering. It's always a prudent thing, even though I'm so certain I did it correctly. Let's see. So, let's see which one of these lights is going to be front and back. If we put this here, if that's the front, and that's the back. All right. So now we can take these leads off. Oh, we got the power off. We're quickly going to put some of this old Radio Shack rosin core solder. Rosin core goop. Oh, how wonderful. This disconnected. So now I have to get goop on me. All right. Yuck. And we'll get our super crazy torch-like heat source here. Get our non-lead-free rosin core solder. Put it at maximum watt. Beautiful. All right. That's good. Ooh, still hot. Right now, put this back on the stone floor. Concrete floor, out of danger. Move the heat shrink into place. Fortunately, we put one on here. Now we've got our heat shrink tubing in place. And I'll put this on the lower heating setting. Did this break? Oh, shoot, look at that. It burnt through. It's not going to heat up. I'm going to have to replace that. All right, we'll just do that with a match. So, all right. This is only a piece of copper. It got too hot, it melted through. But it serves its purpose, and it's easy to replace. All right, well, we're going to use this. I don't like using lighters, but I don't have the time right now to make a new copper tip for that. This Hermine doesn't like me. This freaking thing broke. I don't like using this lighter, but I'm going to use it. Oh, that's fast. This I don't really feel too comfortable using this much heat next to it. Give it a quick blast. You know what? I'm going to use a shield. I'm going to use a brass shield. Nice piece of brass. To put it in between that and the plastic. All right, I like that. Put this brass shield there. All right. I liked it. The blast shield. Beautiful. Because after all, the plastic is not going to hold up that well. Now let's see how she works. If it goes forward, that light should go. Oh, it's in reverse. Perfect. Forward. Nice. And the other way, other direction. Nice. All right. This thing worked. Not hot anymore. Put it in my pocket. Put it back where it belongs. Which is not here. It's falling out of my pocket. Great. Right now, it's going to look something like this. The only thing that's going to hold that is a piece of tape. A rubber band, but I want this to go as kind of far forward as it can to the cab. I'm not really sure which is the cab, if it makes a difference. May not. Let's create a little order by doing that. That's a little bit of order. This has to go back up in here. So this is too far forward. All right. Let's see how it fits in. La 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 la. I don't really like that. I think it should be pointing forward. Another piece of tape. Cool. Model railroading in a rush. Always in a rush. At least it doesn't look like it wants to hit the flywheel, so that's good. That, see, this nice flows, this does not. Well, for the amount of turns it may have to make, it may not make a difference. But it is making a little bit of a difference now. See that? It wants to, see this one, only road testing will tell. Let's see if we can do something though. Yeah, see that? See, boom, boom, boom. Just try to bend it ever so slightly this way. Does it make a difference? No. Maybe if we could shrink that down a bit with the flame. Put the steel, a piece of steel, put a steel heat sink. There's a steel heat sink there. Not even hot. See if we can warp it. See, does it still work? Full power. She's not doing so hot. We're gonna have to see. It does turn. See if the weight is enough to countermand that. All right. Got this. We'll put our coupler back on. Beautiful. I'm gonna slide this. So I have a bit of a wedge. Of course, that screw's disappearing. Nice. It's an important piece. That's garbage. It's garbage. This right now is in the way. Garbage. Come on, we're in a rush. Nothing like haste making waste. Where's that damn... Nope. Hmm. Oh, don't tell me I should have put this on first. Yep. Wow, this is the son of a gun. Oh, so that's why this is turned, because of snowplow. All right. All right, little patience. All railroading with a rush. It's never good to be rushing when you're doing model railroading. Let's switch to the other side, just for the hell of it. Put this down, start over. Let's calm. Ah, that was good. Spring came out. Don't know if it was in there or not originally. Just don't know. I have to look at the other videos. If it popped out, maybe we'll see it on a video. Maybe someone can point it out to me. Maybe I'll find it. I probably have others. Oh, this is not a Phillips. I wonder how it got its name. I guess a guy named Phillips must have invented it. I have a little magnet piece here. There's one. The magnet trick. Yeah, that little spring there's missing. What a biatch that is. Well, if we only lost a spring, we should count ourselves lucky. Let's see. All right. A little tight. This is too tight, definitely. All right, let's go see if she runs on the layout. Oh, she's missing no horn. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Bye for now. Hey, everybody. We're here at Bobby's Hobbies, and it's a success. Here she goes. That front headlight the cab is all illuminated. When it goes in reverse, though, it looks almost like ditch lights. I'm too tired to take it apart now, though. But it's working. And we found some, wheel covers. And maybe it's missing a spring on a coupler. Let's see what it looks like in reverse. Wow, it's got some coast. I think the light. You know what? I'm going to shut the lights off and see what it looks like in the dark in reverse. Where is it? She's rumbling, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, rumbling. Light in reverse. Let's see. Where is she? See, you can see some light in the front. Like a ditch light. It's more like ditch lights. Let's see what she looks like going forward. That's kind of weird. Again, when I'm fresh another day, I'll take it apart. But we lost a spring. It may not have been there. I don't know. A typical Athearn. She makes a lot of noise.
Oh man. Looks like she's got blowtorch on in front. Looks like that thing from Gods of Egypt when the guy's got the spear. What is it? Amon Ra's got the spear that pulls off the beast. And it sends out like a fire beam. Wow. All right. Whew. Hey, she's a success. Hey, thanks for watching so much. Bye for now. And please subscribe and hit the like button and notification. Bye for now.